Oh, Valentino Day, love at first sight. At least it can be if you allow for us Cupids to be in charge. We put the arrow in your heart and voila, intuition. But you have to wait for us Cupids because if you don't, disaster could strike. Yes, disaster. And it's not a pretty sight. But if you wait for us Cupids, I have a few stories where people did not wait for the Cupid. Could have ended up really bad. But thankfully, us Cupids helped out just a little. One story goes there was this lady who was looking for love online, and she thought she found Prince Charming. But when he said that he wanted her on Valentine's Day to come to his home or cabin in the woods, she thought, oh, I don't know. But she had nothing else to do, so she decided to go anyway. Her friend, of course, told her, call every little bit, every 10 minutes or so. Well, everything was going fine. The cabin was beautiful. There was a candlelit dinner, all the makings of when a Cupid would have come in. Um, the guy was handsome. Everything was perfecto. Then afterwards, he said, let's take a walk in the woods. So she thought, okay, let's take a walk in the woods. And she was going with him in the woods, and then she got a text from her friend saying, why are you going in the woods? Because they had these little where they could keep track of each other. But she said, I don't know, he just wanted to take a walk in the woods. So she said, don't worry, it's all okay. And through the woods, there was a clearing, and there was a nice blanket laid out and a picnic on it. Sounds okay so far. And the wine, having a few glasses of wine, maybe under some starlight, moonlight, I don't know. But as she started to drink the wine, that's when things became a little bit hazy. And yeah, she started hearing him like he was far away and started feeling dizzy. And the next thing she knew, she woke up and there was a bright light. You thought I was going to say, as she went to the other side, she could have. But the bright light turned out to be a hospital bed she was in. And she woke up all fearful and scared, crying and screaming. The doctor came in and said, you're very lucky that your friend came to get you. And I guess this is how it happened. She told her that her friend was there waiting, and this guy came carrying her. He was going to bring her back into the cabin. And when he saw her friend, he dropped her and he ran. They never did catch the guy. But she's lucky that she survived that nightmare. See, when it happened with the Cupid, there was another story. This lady nice lady, beautiful lady, worked in this office, slaved away in the office all day. It was Valentine's Day. She kind of had a crush on this coworker, but he didn't seem to really notice, and she was too afraid to ask him out. One day, on Valentine's Day, there's a nice card on her desk, and it said to meet at this address for Valentine's Day. So she thought, oh, a nice card and meet this. I will do that. I have nothing else to do. And she thought it was her coworker, right? So she goes there all thinking, ooh, yeah. And she knocks at the door. He opens it up, and it's some guy she's never seen before. He noticed that she was thinking, what? Who? What? And so he said, my name is Mason. and I'm the janitor. And she said, I gotta go. And he gets angry and he starts cussing her. And she runs to her vehicle, goes home, looking all the time over her shoulder. She gets to work the next day a little bit later, hoping not to bump into him. She tells her boss about it, and her boss said, Mason, wait a minute. Yes, I hired him yesterday on Valentine's Day, but we did a check on him, and he's got a record, so we fired him. He had 2 assault charges on women and 1 criminal record of stealing, and no telling what he would have done to you, because he had nothing to lose. He knew he was going to go to jail and prison. So maybe he would have killed her, maybe he wouldn't have. Who knows what he would have done. Anyway, here's Valentine, Cupid, um, Rebecca Lavender Rose saying, have a marvelous, super, fantastical Valentino Day. Over and out. And beware, remember, always get us Cupids first. Intuition.